Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jordan and welcome. In today's video, we're going to cover, is a 9-to-5 right for you? So if you're interested in finding out if a 9-to-5 is right for you, stay tuned. I've got my notes here. I've got you there. Let's go. Okay, so as you all know, on this channel, I talk about a myriad, a variety, a whatever-y of things. So in today's video, I want to talk about, is a 9-to-5 right for you? And when I say 9-to-5, it's pretty much the typical office work. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be office work, but that's what most people think what a typical 9-to-5 is. You go into an office, you sit in your cubicle, you work from 9 to whatever, you go to lunch for maybe 30 minutes to an hour, whatever you have, and you leave at 5, right? So that is the typical, 9-to-5. That's not counting like nurses, because they work different hours. Doctors work different hours. Engineers, I guess, could work 9-to-5, but for this video, we're going to talk about typical 9-to-5 office work. So with that being said, there are 3 different options that you have to find out whether a 9-to-5 is for you or not. Okay, so the first option is to have a career and be an employee, and that is your typical 9-to-5. Now, I have some pros and have some cons. So I have this because I'm not going to pretend like I memorized anything. So for your pros, you have your health benefits, dental, eye, whatever. You have a guaranteed income with the exception of being fired. You have paid time off for certain places, paid holidays, again, depending, guaranteed schedules, insurance, and discounts. Now, with that being, office work-wise will give you great benefits, and the pay is pretty good. So it's steady, it's something that will be there. It's pretty good, right? Let's look at the cons. We got limited income. So when I say limited income, that basically means whatever you can negotiate or whatever they're willing to pay you is what you make. Having to request time off, sometimes they can say no. You're under someone else's rule or their whims, or you basically work for someone else, and then you can be fired at any time. Now, I'm sure you're probably hardworking and you do everything right and yada yada yada, but that doesn't mean they can't, give you that pink slip, lay you off because of different reasons, whether it be economic or not. But that's a con for working 9-to-5. Now, climbing the career ladder can be satisfying and just as emboldening, or whatever you want to call it, as being an entrepreneur. And on this channel, I like to come at things from all sides, because if you just do one point of view, then someone's gonna get the idea of, oh man, well, being an entrepreneur is so great and so easy, or doing a 9-to-5 is so great and so easy. And it's all fine and dandy, but I want you to be able to look at this from all sides as well. So I gotta bring you each side. So let's go on to option number 2. All right, so option number 2 is a career with a side hustle. Now, I know it sounds like a lot of work, but it actually can be very motivating. So you're working on something that you really love, while also keeping your career so that you're not strapped for cash or things like that because your side hustle isn't working out. So a side hustle could be anything from being a virtual assistant, starting a blog, becoming a consultant, becoming a coach, things like that. Things that you can do on the side, preferably over the internet, at least for me, because that means that you do not have to split your time between your actual 9-to-5 and your side hustle. And when I say time, I mean the physical time that you have to be in a seat, in a chair, or in a space. If you do online things, you can be wherever a computer is and still work on your side hustle. Pros for that are exactly the same as in the career. The pros for the side hustle part would be basically you're doing something you love and you're getting some sort of income out of it, hopefully. The cons are it is a business and you're working at your job and the side hustle, so you're working definitely, I think, harder. And I also think that this couldn't work out. You never know. This is an unknown. So those are the cons, pros and cons for option number 2. Option number 3 is a full-on entrepreneur, CEO, boss lady, boss man, whatever you want to call it. So number 3 is you own your own business, you taking your side hustle from a side hustle and it's producing revenue, or you're getting started and you've just for some reason thrown caution to the wind and quit your job and started a business, which I wouldn't again recommend, but you do you. An entrepreneur, the pros are you're on your own time, you're on your own schedule for the most part. You are creating the things that you're doing. So if you're overwhelmed and stressed, you have created those things for yourself. If you are in la la land and you're having a time in your life, you have created the things for yourself. An entrepreneur is someone that works for themselves and has a business selling either a product or a service. And cons, you are at the mercy of the market. You have to keep up with trends and people and things and just a whole bunch of stuff that you don't have to do when you're in your career, because you have your boss or whoever it is has the leeway of doing all of that stuff for you. So you're dealing with everything because you are the boss. Cons are you might not make enough money. It might not start up as fast as you want it to. You might have unexpected expenses as far as business expenses. And just, like I said before in the side hustle part, it's a lot of unknown. So with those 3 options, now you can kind of think, okay, is a 9-to-5 right for me? Is a career with a side hustle right for me? Or is being an entrepreneur right for me? Now, I always want to encourage people to do their own research and to figure out what is best for them, because only you know that answer for yourself. It's up to you. Your happiness is up to you. I hope you guys like this video and you have a little bit more clarity on whether a 9-to-5 is right for you or not. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you are notified when I have the videos up. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.